Welcome back to Sea Encounters Battleships. It's Harnas here, and welcome to the finals, the last battle of the round 2 main brackets. So on one side we've got Athos by Skullsploder, and on the other side HMS Agincourt by Natuchap. So two very difficult opponents and very durable opponents, I must say. So both ships are really renowned for their durability. So Natuchap, a very good citadel and a long ship, makes it difficult to destroy the guns. And for Athos, it's mainly the hull durability. It's really tanky. Difficult to pierce through, difficult to land a critical shot. So, my prediction is that this is going to go to the distance, that neither of those ships are going to be able to actually land a critical hit. And I think that my prediction will be that Athos is going to initially be ahead, but then will lose some of its guns, and slowly Agincourt will take over. But is it going to this prediction materialize itself? I have no clue. Let's find out. So far, indeed, Athos is slightly ahead. It's got 99 versus 96 on Agincourt. I mean the HP pool. And yeah, the guns on Athos are per gun they are more damaging, and wow, they have just landed a very good hit here, but I'm not sure if it was actually a disabling hit. Now it was for sure. So Agincourt already lost 2 turrets. That's quite a lot, I would say. But of course it's still very much shooting back. Also, both of the ships are not super fast, and they approach at a certain angle, quite open angle, especially Athos. It's tanky, so it doesn't hesitate to show the full broadside. So it takes them a while to get to the closer range. However, even from that range, they have no problems landing hits. And yeah, I think that Agincourt did pretty much the same to Athos. So almost, yeah, just 1 barrel from 1 turret is operational, but pretty much 2 turrets are almost done. And 3 out of 4 secondaries are also disabled. For now, Athos is still ahead, 95% for 91 for Agincourt. Next volley from Agincourt. Okay, it managed to get the fake rudder out. Agincourt, and yeah, okay. Alright, looks like still just those 2 guns have been disabled. So percentage-wise, Agincourt lost less of the armament. It's definitely angling much better. It's trying to show that steep angle and potentially maybe bounce some of the shells off or minimize the damage. $89.5 for Agincourt and 94 for Athos. Okay, another crippling blow So the final gun have been disabled on Athos. So just 2 main turrets remaining and shooting back at the Agincourt. But the gap is pretty strong. But yeah, one shot just landed on this front turret, but it wasn't able to disable it. Another good hit, but just barely, very close to that turret. Athos, very strong reply. Let's have a look. Yeah, looked like it would manage to take yet another gun. So only 4 turrets remaining. Yeah, Agincourt has a lot of turrets. Secondaries shooting back, but I would say that secondaries on Agincourt, they are not that powerful. I think that Athos's secondaries are more potent, but now they are pretty much all disabled. Not every turret is disabled. Yeah, they have been just squashed, so nothing really remains here. Okay, looks like another. No, actually, this gun is not disabled. Sorry. So still, Athos has got those 2 turrets fully operational. And with those 2 turrets, it manages to keep that advantage. So let's see if it's going to be able to actually citadel Agincourt. That would be quite an unexpected turn of events, and very good volley from Agincourt. But yeah, let's just take a look at that underwater section of Athos. Solid as a rock. Okay, looks like more turrets have been knocked out now, so we only have 3 kind of operational turrets on Agincourt. So percentage-wise, yeah, it lost pretty much the same amount as Athos. So that is not a good sign, not a good turn of events for Agincourt, because those guns on Athos, they are worth more. And they can deliver a bigger punch in general. Let's have a look at the underwater section. Okay, some more serious dents here and there I can see, but yeah, this must be the non-citadel section, but the citadel section looks still pretty much okay. Some dents here and there. Agincourt 80%. Athos 91%. Okay, some good hits in the central section, but the next volley just skipped over. And that was a bad shot. I think this was one of the degraded turrets. And yeah, indeed, only 1 healthy turret remaining on Athos, and we have just went over 8 minutes, so there are still 7 minutes remaining. And looks like right now Agincourt actually has an upper hand, so it's got more of the guns still remaining, and these are located in different sections of the house, so are unlikely to go off at the same time. And they are still delivering barrage, constant barrage to Athos. Each individual shot is not a critical one, for sure not, but the accumulated damage is taking its toll. So 80% for Agincourt, 90% for Athos. I think that Agincourt is slowly catching up, but is it going to be enough? Let's remember that if this round goes to a distance, then the deciding factor is going to be, or might be, the beauty vote, which is still on. So if the match ends up in a 10% point difference, then if somebody gets 10%, the other side gets 10% plus 1 vote more, it means that it actually won the battle. So letting it go to the distance is a big risk, because the audience is going to make the decision, not the ship itself with its guns. Alright, another good hit, and yeah, that was a very important hit, because that remaining turret, it has been pretty much disabled or degraded. So now there are practically no guns on Athos, and Agincourt is catching up. Just 8% points difference between the ships. So looks like my prediction was not so bad. There are still 6 main guns in a good shape that can lay down fire on Athos, and another chap's ship has pretty much 4 minutes to just do the target practice. So a wise captain would close the distance and try to capitalize on this problem that Athos got. And some good hits now. The fire rate is slow, but it's making its way through. Okay, so 3 minutes remaining in the match. I would be very surprised if any critical hit is going to land. Agincourt has good guns, but they are not really critical strike dealers by any stretch. Another volley. I think this is a distance that Agincourt feels comfortable at. It's as close as it wants to get, and Athos just sails broadside, so does not really close the distance a lot. Okay, let's have a quick look at the superstructure. Yeah, now we can see the effects of the prolonged barrage. But the citadel, the middle section, as you can see, it's really in a very good condition. So I see no possibility of any critical shot actually landing. So Agincourt pretty much stationary with that health pool at 80%, and Athos slowly got down to 85%. So only 5% point difference between those two ships. Yeah, this is for sure going to go in the distance. But who's going to end up with a larger amount of points, and who's going to be in a better position before the beauty vote? Okay. So 6 guns still operational, but the fire rate is quite slow. So, and aiming, that's interesting. Okay, but maybe those two. No, I think it wants something at the stern side of Athos. I don't know what. Kick its butt, I think, maybe. Alright, so final seconds. This one is going to go to the distance. And final very good volley was landed on the superstructure. So 3 minutes more. Good hit. And it's time. So yeah, indeed. The match managed to go to the distance. So actually the decision is going to be made with a beauty voting, and the points are going to be added to the points that have been earned by two ships. And in this match, despite of not laying a single significant hit for the last 3 minutes, I think Athos is on top with 84 points for retaining its health, and Agincourt is at 80 points for retaining that health, and of course the damage done is going to be added. So currently, from the points perspective, it's going to be Athos who is going to have more points, but the beauty will decide. So let's see which ship is going to earn more points from the beauty call. And for now, this match is not really decided. So please vote, and let's see how this is going to go, and which one is going to go to the round 2, and which one is going to be seen in the secondary brackets. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next episode.